What's up, familia?
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
The show.
For show. I am the zombie, the man right there. Can't get over that picture. Give it up for your favorite cousin, Cousin Neil.
Hello. Thanks for having
Bum,
me.
bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
The rest of the crew will be creeping in slowly like the Midnight Man. The Midnight Man. What a joke. I mean, there we go. So yeah, guys, we're like you guessed, the title says we are reviewing 2016's The Midnight Man.
Directed by Travis Zarwin.
Whoever that guy is.
Zarwin.
Cousin Neil, what corner are we entering?
Oh shit.
We're entering the scary corner.
Got him. You put me on the spot like that. I totally forgot.
It's like a version of the Twilight song.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Did you ever heard of this movie until recently?
No, I've never heard of it.
I never heard of the Midnight
But
Man.
we can
either.
thank our best pal, our buddy Bass.
Your best friend Bass.
His suggestion of the Midnight Man.
Thank you for that recommendation, senor.
Yeah. Also, this movie never made it to theaters. It didn't have a theatrical release. It was just a video on demand. So
Really?
that's probably why we never heard it. But this is a remake from a 2013 French film, also called The Midnight Man or The Midnight Game.
Ooh. Senor, how do we play this midnight game?
I think you should tell us the rules of The Midnight Man.
Guys, I don't know if this is real or not, so please don't try it if you're going to do this in real life.
Oh, actually, let me give some context first.
There you go. There you go.
The best way to describe The Midnight Man is if Jumanji was indeed a horror franchise, horror film. And by Jumanji, I mean the movie's about a game of The Midnight Man. So, Zombie, what are the rules for this special horror game?
The rules are, number 1, you got to write your name down on a piece of paper, and then...
Okay, let me do that. I know the audience can't see me, but I am doing it right now.
And then you use a needle to prick your finger.
Ow! Oh, that hurts.
Then you place your blood next to your name.
Done.
Next, light a candle and turn off all the lights.
I am using a vanilla scented candle. It'll smell good. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, this is lavender.
Pumpkin spice.
This is lavender. You got pumpkin spice?
I got the pumpkin spice one everywhere walking around.
Funny.
And then attach the paper with your name and the blood. But it has to be in a wooden door. So if you have no wooden door, you're screwed.
Oh, of course, in my steel cage.
Your steel door will fit. It will work too. Next, at midnight, not 12:55, not 11:55 or 6. It has to be at midnight. You must knock 22 times on the stroke of midnight.
So a lot of knocking, but they can do it woodpecker style.
Next, these are the safety rules of the game. Never fall asleep or stay in the same spot during the game. If you do, the MM is going to take you, which is the Midnight Man.
Marilyn Manson?
Merlin.
Take me?
Mother's milk.
Mother's milk.
If your candle gets blown out, you must relight it in the next 10 seconds. If you don't relight, make sure you're in a circle of salt for protection. I should have put some salt around me.
Is it kosher salt? Or could we do the
It has to be sea salt, 100% sea salt.
Oh, okay. See something.
Has to be the girl with the little the yellow
Umbrella.
jacket.
Okay.
uh, after do that, if any of these rules are broken, the mother's milk will manifest your worst nightmares.
Oh no.
Your nightmares. So that's how we play the midnight. But I don't see the one where says you gotta stay inside the house. So it's an ad lib.
It's
Ad
kind of
lib rule.
important. It's kind of important.
So yeah, you gotta must stay inside the house. Your friend's house, your uncle's house, whose house, Ram's house. How about them Broncos?
Oh god. No. That's my horror show. The torture. That's my worst fear. Midnight
That's
Man
your
catches me.
worst.
That's a watch the Broncos, Russell Wilson. Oh god. Oh god. Seriously, I don't know why I torture myself watching every week. It's ridiculous.
Dude, I'm gonna start watching the Cowboys for the same damn reason, man. Like, oh look, we got the Chargers next. Like, who cares? You can't beat the real teams.
Yeah.
We're gonna squeak by. We'll be 8-8. Watch.
Oh goodness.
Sheesh. So yeah, so in your we see them. What doesn't it pan out to this big mansion-looking house, like pale white?
You know, when I first saw it, I thought it was the house from Home Alone.
Oh yeah,
without the lights. It was like, oh.
yeah. And you see the shell in the air.
It shows it 1955, right? I think.
Yeah. Then we see Anne, like all of a sudden we see like she has 5 seconds to light the candles. Like we're like right in the middle of the action. Like what's going on, you know?
Right.
And then you see her. It was her, Max, and Mary. I think
it's Mary. Yeah.
Mary Ann. She's like, I don't want to play this game no more. Stay, wait, you gotta stay in the salt. But we at that point we don't know the context of like what's going on, you know. And then she's like, you think this game is over? And then you hear, not yet. I was like, ooh, what is this? And of course, Mary panics and she leaves the circle of protection. And then she uses the mother's milk, gets her, and then uses as a puppet. Does the hand thing. I thought this movie's gonna be good because you're killing kids. But
I will say, for a horror movie, they're legit killing kids. I was like, oh. So usually they don't do that in movies. Okay.
Exactly, right? The only movie that we saw was It.
It's pretty gory. They like show blood and stuff. Like, oh, all right.
So somebody spilled their cherry drink all over the floor. It's not real, Mary. And then all that, they run away. So it's Anne and Max running away, and then she's like, Max tries to get her like, I'm out of here. I'm gonna get some help. Like, no, Max, don't leave the house. It's one of these rules. I'm like, I didn't see the rules, but okay, I believe you. And then what do we see? I think they blew the whole budget right here.
It's like a big giant shadow, and then more fatality, squish,
brutality,
blood everywhere.
So Mr. Max over here painted his snow cherry cone.
It painted it already.
Oh my god! When I saw that, I was like, "All right, it's gonna be more like this." No,
we see dead kids everywhere.
We see dead corpse, and then you hear the splatter just falling. Like, I was like, "Hell yeah!" But then it just stops, and then we go present day. We see it. Oh, dude, Anna, aka Elise from Insidious, the grandma, the old lady.
Oh, so she's a horror.
She's everywhere,
she's
dude.
a scream queen. She's in everything.
She's like we're trying to connect the dots. Like, oh no, it's not connectivity here.
She's in a lot of horror films, and what's it? You know what? But the movie I remember her most was from There's Something About Mary. Have you seen that?
She was in there.
She's Mary's, like, she lives with Mary. She's the old lady. You see her mature boobies.
Wow.
You don't remember?
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh, you haven't seen? Oh,
I haven't seen. There's something about Mary.
Yeah, you get to see her in
In
all
her
her
prime?
glory. In her prime, you see her.
He's her Optimus
Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah. No, she's a great actress. She's probably doing the most work in this movie, acting wise.
Yeah, she's actually carrying this whole thing.
Lynn Shay, that's her name.
Lin Shay, Elise, aka Anne here. So we see an older grandma, present day.
Well, actually, I will say that was a pretty cool shot when they first show Anne. At first, it shows like a little girl in the corner. Like, oh, it looks from the back, and then then the camera pans. She turns around. It's an old lady. Oh, okay.
I was like, oh shit, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
So Anne over here, like grandma, she's in the corner. Elise, she's like whipping. I'm like, when she turns, I'm like, oh my god, it's Elise from Insidious and everything else. And I put a little plug right there. Check out the review of Insidious that we did. It will scare your pants right off of you.
Ding ding ding.
So damn, she scared me, dude. So of course she's acting like a little 3-year-old. Her granddaughter Alex comes in. She's like, go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. Come on, don't touch me. I was like, whoa, this person is going crazy.
Man,
so she's over here.
That's how I act too. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. I was like, damn. I thought she was cool.
Oh,
like we used to like
older
seeing her
abuse.
like in a good light. Right here is like completely different. So like, come on, lay down, and then she like put up the blankets. Like, I don't want the sheets. It's too hot. So like, come on, dude. And she goes, remember to do your rounds. Lock all the doors and all. And then on the phone we hear, "What's your favorite movie?" It's like the guy. Was it Miles Morales talking to her? She's like, "Where are you?" She's like, "I'm here." And then she's like, "Could I come over?" Like, "Yeah, of course." I was like, "Oh, we're gonna get some underage," but no, that. And then it starts slowly falling apart.
Oh, the movie for you?
Yeah.
Ah.
Starts unraveling here. So of course she like, okay, so she leaves the door open for her homie to come in, which is one of the no-nos. She says, always lock your doors, and she didn't lock the doors. That's where she's on the phone, right? And then she knocks in, and then we hear her like scream. She's like over the PA system.
Oh yeah.
We're like, ah.
Like roses are red.
Yeah, that one. And she goes, I have every right. And then and I'm like, and I told him like, wasn't it one of the rules to lock your door? And then she left it unlocked for this guy that we don't know. Dear. Then she walks up to Elise's room and she goes, do you need something? And then she goes, oh, Miles is coming over. And I was like, oh, I thought you were not going to tell her. And then that's where she says, I really like that kid. I really, really want him. I was like, what? That's when I started seeing like something fishy, because then that's where she goes, just like everybody else type of things. Like, banana, there's no other. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
And then she's doing my roses. And then you could see like she's like becoming unhinged, the Anne.
Yeah.
AKA Elise, AKA Grandma.
Yeah.
She's like this. And then she's like, could I have my mirror, please? And then she's like, well, your mirror's not here. She's like, where do you think it is? It's up in the bed, in the attic. Where else do you think will be? I was like, damn, bro. What is wrong with you? Like, she like completely flipped again. At that time, I would have been fucking pissed, dude. I'd be like, you know what, Grandma? Here's your sleeping pills. Yeah. What would you do at that instant? You're like, all right, whatever.
Well, I'm assuming at that point we're supposed to believe that Grandma has like Alzheimer's or something, where she's hearing voices, going cuckoo, with old age and stuff. But no, it's sad.
Like that, like nothing but clocks everywhere.
Clocks.
The clock, like, doo, 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 with that. I'm surprised when you see the OG cat with the eyes, how it goes.
Oh, of course, yeah, right. That's a staple of old houses.
Like you're gonna get all the clocks. I was like, damn. I mean, you have a clock collection. So she's tending to a watch, 2 o'clock, and then something from behind her passes by. Like all the tropes. Like, what was that? Because remember, she left the
Oh,
door open.
there's a lot of tropes.
And then she turns, and at the end of the hall, she sees this this thing covered in a blanket, right?
Yeah.
And then she goes, "If you're trying to pull a trick on me, Miles, yeah, I'm gonna be funny." And then she goes and she pulls it off, and it's a mannequin like pointing.
Wait, did we see the doctor already?
No, that doctor comes after she has she
Oh,
finds the game and shit.
oh okay.
Yeah, yeah. You haven't seen Miles yet either. Spoilers. So it's getting a little more spookier. You know what? The thing that's kind of keeps it going is the music, how it changes tones.
Yeah.
It's like a shark, like a Jaws. Like it wants you to be intense when the scene is not intense, but it makes it intense. You're like, what was going on? And nothing's happening. So she goes joking here. She finds a chest and bullets, and she finds a gun. That's where it said like this, where the music was started changing, like a different tone. And then she finds the mirror. And then on the phone, she goes, oh, that's when Miles comes on, like, ah,
Oh, Miles.
would you ever learn? So we see Miles, and then where's Kelly? Like, I don't know. And she goes, is she still practicing goth? I'm like, how do you practice goth? So they find a box, and they keep going back for, should we open it? And like, I don't know, should we? I'm like, and I might say like, if we don't open the box, then the movie's over. It'll be the end right here.
Shit. This whole time when they were in the attic, they were looking for this box. I was just thinking Jumanji.
I know, right?
Jumanji.
You hear the noise.
Yeah, exactly. The drums. You hear the drums.
What is that? I don't know. I'm in my head is like, if it's too dangerous, why the hell you keep it in the house? Why? Just bury it or throw it away. So they find the ingredients to call the Midnight Man. The Midnight Man. Here's what happens. Out of nowhere, we hear, "No, you opened the game."
Ah, that's right.
And Elise passes out. He's like, and then in his MK1 new timeline, we see Freddy Krueger.
Mr. Robert England.
Mr. Robert England. You know, like MK, like they change everybody's faces and everything.
Yeah.
And him and his doctor, what's it called? Him and his assistant,
like
right?
assistant, yeah.
So Miles in the attic, Freddy tells them to lock her in a room. She's probably wandering around. She's like, we keep the elderly in her place, please. And then he goes, and then he gives a pep talk from Freddy. He's like, Alex, you're doing a great job here. I know she could be difficult, but don't let up. You're doing great.
Thumbs up.
I'm like, acting is spot on this movie. And it says, and they're like, oh, should we open it? So they open it, and then they find the rule books. They're like, what is it? They shake it. Then they find the salt shaker, like shake it like a salt shaker. So it's playing in my head. Then after that, they go out, they go through the rules that we just did. So they do all that.
That salt is Morton salt.
Oh.
With the one with the girl with the umbrella and the yellow jacket.
I thought they were gonna bust what's it, Hocus Pocus? When she gets the salt, the part one, she's like, she does a circle like that, and she throws it at the ground. Oh, sheesh. You know what I'm curious? I don't know. Start messing with shit like that. Imagine you do a circle saw, right?
Right.
And you're around people, and then you see them like be like affected by it. You're like, oh shit. You like, they look at you in a weird way, like, type of thing. I was like, oh hell no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know you're
wasting the salt.
Isn't that a bad thing too? To drop the salt, spill the salt. It's in a bad look.
You're supposed to like throw it over your left shoulder
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Superstition.
Haven't done that in a minute, so no salt on me.
Oh my.
So yeah, so they go through the whole rules, and then they start knocking. As they start knocking the 22 knocks, Elise is over here squirming. Oh no! What are you doing? Oh no! Why?
They don't actually show the 22 knocks though, right?
I mean, she goes do, and then they cut to her freaking out, and then comes back to.
Because 22 is a lot of knocks, actually.
That,
If you actually get
1, 2, 3.
I'll make it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just like you say, it's still.
It's still going.
So she's out of her mind, she's cuckoo. She's on the game too, because in the old paper they used the same paper, and her name Anne is still in the paper, so she's still playing type of thing, right? She's still in the game.
I assume so. Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't. So she's out of her mind, and then she tells because right now they only found one candle, so Miles is the lucky one with the candle, and she goes, "All right, go outside and blow it." So she blows her candle. I mean his candle, and he goes, "All right, now relit it again." So he does it. So he relits his candle. He relits. Give it up for that hit, man.
What up?
We're in the middle of the review. We're in the part where homie is over here blowing out her candle, and then he's coming back in. Like, so we're in the beginning of the ritual.
Somebody changed the clock on me.
And then we go. Some go outside, blow out your candle, and then the is now the mother's milk is now in your house. And it says avoid him at all costs until 3:33 a.m. And complete these rules, then mother's milk. So if you mess up the rules, he'll come and kill you, type of thing.
It's an angel number. You scared of angels.
So mother's milk is inside Elise's room, but you hear the ominous creaking of the sound of the doll. So this is where it starts taking a turn. So Alex is the girl, Alexandra, walks towards Elise's room, and she's looking for her, like, "Grandma, where you at?" And she gets locked out in the bathroom, Alex, and then obviously we see Elise, aka Anne, blow out her candle, dude. What a dick move! without a warning or anything. She's just like,
wait. So what happens when you blow out the candle? I wasn't clear on the rules.
when you blow out the candle, you got 10 seconds to relit it. If not, homie's gonna come and get you. Like that's your lifeline.
Wait. So then why did? I don't understand why Anne blew out her candle.
I know, right? Because Alex doesn't know the rules yet. Like Miles hasn't told her yet, so she's completely oblivious.
Oh wait! Oh, that candle belonged to
Alex, yeah. So everybody has. So Miles has one, Alex has one, and she was like, "Oh, here, I took her to get my grandma," and then she puts her candle on the mantle, and then she goes in the bathroom, and she gets locked in there, and then that's when Elise blows it out, and she starts to count to 10. Of course, she doesn't know the rules of the 10 count, like wrestling. You get DQ'd. So in that instant, we see Alex in the bathroom's like, what's going on? And you see the mother's milk in full effect. I see you, Alex.
They really give those rules a very quick glance before it's just like, all right, let's do this. Like, you're like,
I wrote them down so we get them through.
You're like, yeah, hold on. Once you read them,
they don't even really say what's the end goal. Do you win anything?
I know, right? You're just playing with your soul. You're like, here, take it.
You win their cash prize at the end. Because in Jumanji, when they finish, I remember in the movie it's like first one to reach and yell Jumanji, and that's it. Yay! Right? She explained it. Here's the game. Yay! Sorry, all right.
Yeah, well, this is Boomanji, and you're just playing to be scared.
Scared. So yeah, so Mr. Midnight Man tells him, Alex, let me see what you're afraid of. You are scared of blood. So what happens when she gets her period? I don't know.
Oh my.
Right? She's like, don't look at it. I was like,
It's
hey.
a pretty common fear.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, I'm scared of blood too. Oh shit. Hold on. We have another participant. Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, there's the Midnight Man.
Here's a
Arnold.
midnight guy.
Arnold's in the movie.
What's up, Arnold? We're in the scene where Alex is caught by the Midnight Man in the bathroom, and she tells him, "What is your fear?" And it's blood. And then we see Alex being levitated with all the blood thing all around her,
Oh,
with bloods in the crypts.
the Crips.
Obviously, when she says, "Are you afraid of blood?" the first thing is a bathtub full of vampire punch.
Yeah,
right?
when they showed that scene and there's just like a slow pan with the tub full of blood, I thought she was gonna pop out of there.
Yeah.
And nope, she on the wall
At first, right? She's the first at the wall.
with her stroke-looking face, her eyeball taken out or something. Sheesh.
And then she comes out of the tub, getting drained of her own blood. And then my new favorite song, it's your blood. Bleed, Alex, bleed. Bleed, Alex, bleed. That's the grandma saying that to her.
Yeah.
Then she's barfing up the blood. And then she's like, and then she's going all psychotic, you know, the grandma, Elise, is going crazy.
At least.
It's your blood, your filthy, disgusting blood. You gotta pay. We're like, what the hell is going on with grandma over here? So that's when Miles comes in the bathroom. He's like, hey, I got you. It's not real. It's not real. Dude, this fake outs. Thought it was real. She's like, she was like, am I okay? I'm like, are you okay? Annie, you okay? And then he goes, you gotta stay in this circle of salt. I gotta light your candle. Where's your candle? Like, what's going on?
he's really a midnight slug, and he shrivels up if he touches salt.
Midnight Slug.
Follow the trail. There he is.
There he is. So yeah, so she's like, come on, we gotta go downstairs. Or what about my grandma? And she's like, well, she's not playing the game. Actually, she is playing the game.
Yeah, did you
Oh,
hear
wait,
that?
no.
Did, like, forget her.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That Juke and one.
she's reffing the
Chicken
game.
one. So they go down, and then so we get a backstory of like, oh, I did an experiment. He's like, what was your experiment? And then they go into the experiment of him going to the blowing out his candle and then not relighting it for 10 count. Then the mannequin starts moving around. And then he goes, show me your fear. And then his eyes like bulging out. I was like, ah!
That's some good makeup effects. Like, god damn, he's really into his face, huh? It's a bulging eye.
Then he goes, your fear is pain. Good, I love pain. So yeah, so I thought he's dying. He's like screaming with his eye bulging out. Like the Walking Dead with that homie getting hit with the bat. What's his name?
Oh, Glenn.
Glenn getting his Batman on.
Rest in peace, Glenn.
Damn.
The show died along with him.
It did.
So then,
Really good. I stopped watching
Yeah,
after
dude.
like I think I watched
So
2
good.
episodes after that happened. And whatever.
Him, Abraham. What else was it?
oh, that's right. The
Just
mayor.
Abraham.
It was just those two.
I love Abraham's line. Like, "Does it suck my nuts or something, right? You just suck my nuts.
What?
So just when we thought Miles is about to die, here's Anne over here. I mean, not Anne, Alex crying. And then she's like, oh, somebody else wants to play. And he leaves. And then Mr. Miles Morales over here is like, it's not real? We're like, it's not real? What's going on? Yeah. So yeah, so he caught up with Speed, like he tells him. And then we have a new player. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes a new challenger. So we see this girl named Killer
Kelly.
Kelly. Skelly. So Skelly comes in, and then this Brian bring her up to speed, and then all of a sudden she believes her without no hesitation. Like, yeah, I know about him. It's like, what? Don't you know what a creepy pasta is? Well, no, what is that? You don't know about Slender Man? That was kind of dumb. I don't know. I start to dislike Alex right here. She's, I don't know. She's like over the head. What do you guys feel about Alex?
Oh, Kelly?
Yeah, Kelly and Alex.
Hmm.
Was it Kelly like all of a sudden like well
I
armed with
got
the rule book and
confused.
everything?
The way, because Kelly, she seemed to know the rules and all that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like she
Oh, I
came
was
with the rule book and
assuming-
everything.
I was assuming, oh, she played it already. She played it before.
Yeah, that's kind of what
That's
I
what I thought. But then
Like she was a white
later
horse.
on, yeah, and then later on, it didn't seem like she actually. I guess she
She
just
really-
heard about it, but she didn't know it was
She
real.
faked- so she made it.
She faked it till she made it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was
so
a
I
dumb
guess
mistake.
she just read a lot of stuff online. She's just like a especially on creepypasta reading weirdo.
And then she followed the thread about being killed. But then yeah, so she's like, "Are you sure want to play the game?" Like, "I'm gonna play the game." Like, "All right, here's the rule book." She's like, "I read the rule book already. I got the cheat codes, up, down, and all that. Left, right, square, something. Unlimited
the-
health. I was it unlimited tokens on this game.
Konami code, man.
Lobby code. So yeah, so she writes her name. She's like, and then all like the midnight man is like, you see the life bar just appear over his head, like, ooh, another player. I feel like we're watching what's it, Dead by Daylight? You know, they got to chase him.
Dead by Daylight. That's good.
Got to put him in the meat hook. Save you for later. So yeah, so the candles go out. That means MM is near him. We gotta keep moving. That's part of the rule book. Even though we've been standing there for the next 20 minutes just talking to each other. Oh boy. And then over the PA system, we hear, "Red is the color of roses. Red is the color of your blood." I was like, damn, grandma, chill. So, see, as the whole gang is moving through the rooms, we see a shadow come out of the ground. It's like, I wish there was more, dude. I wish it was more of a creepy, but it wasn't. It was like moving along.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like I wish it was like more creatures, like the fear. We didn't see little spiders. Like me, I would have been panicked. No snakes.
Oh, you want to? Oh, gotcha. You want to see?
Yeah,
more
I wanted
different
more. Yeah, I want to see more
Variation.
cockroaches.
ones?
I want to see more crickets or something.
More terrorizing, yeah. That's true. Or like
The concept is good.
especially because like people fear more than one thing for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would be pretty cool if they were like
start feeling
"Oh, I
their
just got out of that
anxiousness.
tub of blood. I'm okay though, and then like, oh my god, it's my crippling fear of dying in obscurity. And then,
Yeah,
like,
something like that. Keeps
I was
adding
like,
to it.
and she's like, ah.
Or if it's like a real life thing, like the IRS, like you're in
That'd
debt.
be hilarious. That's a scary movie right there.
Yeah.
You owe all of the taxes.
Debt collectors. Good debt collectors knocking at the door. Oh my god.
What is that? Debt collector. So yeah, so that's what I want to see. More and more of those plunder of spiders and shit around the corner. Like make them believe like your anxiety, like your sanity starts getting tested more. Like, is this real? Are you real? Are you next to me? And then it's not next to him, and then they're lost. Something like that. Make it more dork.
More intense.
Yeah. Like yeah. And then it gets revealed like how her mom died. Like she jumped off. It looked like a mannequin just got dropped off from the second floor, but she's there and that's hanging.
Budget problems, man.
So yeah, so they're in a Where is it? They're in the flower, like where the grass is at, and everything's hanging. We have leaky pipes with the water and everything. She's like, let me look at that mirror. So she picks up the mirror. She's looking around, like, oh my god, he's there. She's like, where? We don't see him. I swear he was right there next to me. And then that's where well, I don't understand why he was standing underneath the leaky water pipe, but so yeah, so it drops, you know. It goes ka-ch. And then that's where what's it called? Kelly is forced to stay there by herself in a circle of salt. And then
Circle of salt.
and then she's the MMM mother's milk.
Mother's milk.
He's like, hi Kelly. No, I'm in a circle. You're not real. I'm not scared of you, but I'm scared of you. But I'm not scared of you. And then he like, you sure be. And then it's hilarious. She like his hot finger like makes a hole in the bucket. You see like the race of the water. She's like, scary movie moment. She's like, okay, no. And then she's a little pot. She's like, okay, I could break this. Put more dirt. She puts a layer of dirt and the water hits and it goes over.
What's funny is when it happened in the movie, I actually said, I was like, hey, that's cheating. And then she said the line. She said the line right after me. I'm like, okay.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's cheating.
So yeah, so homegirl right here is like, we're like, okay, I did it. See, I could outwit you, man. And then what he does, he picks up the whole water bucket and throws at her like, "Shah!" So the salt is gone, you know. And her afraid
there's
is
cheating. There's just that's not even part of the game anymore. That's just
throw a red flag on display.
you're just rewriting the rules. Like, okay.
So yeah, so that was funny for me. Like the little water is like then the music started getting intense. Oh my god, it's with them salt. So yeah, so did Mr. Mother's Milk did a tidal wave, knocks out the circle of salt. Then he's like right up in her Kelly's face, like, I know who you're afraid of. The Easter Bunny. Your huevos.
He's back for vengeance.
So so homie is over here with a big freaking mascot top looking head
Donnie
with his
Darko.
regular body. He's like, here, let me take you back to memory lane. And you see like a dead rabbit. Like, you cut his throat. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. And then he's like, okay, I did.
Yeah,
What are you
kind of
trying
a
to
good
prove?
thing. Like, it's a good thing that she got taken out because she clearly was a serial killer herself. So, like, yeah.
She's like, thank you. And then she's like, I'm gonna do what you did to me. So she gets a knife and she does a why so serious?
Mhm.
Well, not like that, but so she's cutting her throat and you hear the water, just all that cherry thing just pumping out of her neck. Like, was this Freddy's movie? Did he funded it? Did he directed it? No, right?
No.
No, okay.
No, it's the Travis Zarwini. I can't say his last name.
There you go. We hit the bell. So all the blood is coming out of her, and they're like, oh, and then he goes, "You're not dead yet," and he's like, "What?" And she come back, and there's no cut. It's like, oh, okay, I'm good then. But here, let me show you something. So as we go back to the room, and then it's snowing. It's like a theater. What's it like a theater art? You know, like a musical, and then he goes, "Your game is over." Then she drops to the floor in real life, and she dead. Right? Because she bled out.
Yeah, I got confused also. I'm not. It's like
And like it made her believe that she was
cut her
not
throat,
dying.
but she didn't die. But then we cut back to she. Okay, so she is dead. I got a little confused.
And then she died for reals.
Nice they gave her that moment with her first victim.
she became from bait to an appetizer. Anyways, that's where like I was telling Neil, the MK timeline, MK1 timeline of Freddy Krueger. He's all clean shaven and like, what's his name? Eugene? No, his real name,
Tommy.
Dr. Harden.
Mr. Harden.
Yeah.
Like, come with me. I need to tell you a story in
Tom
the middle
Hardy.
of this
That
thing.
sounds like a different kind of movie.
Tom Hardy.
It's
Tom
Doctor.
Hardy.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Sounds like that mannequin needs to be involved in his scenes.
Oh my. So in the midst of all this going back and forth with the Mr. Freddy has time to tell a story, even though they tell him you have to keep moving because it's part of the rules, right? It's like, here, come here, it's story time. Let me tell you what happened to your mom. So it's Freddy's telling about the mother's milk. Like, I was there when your grandma was playing with your what uncle Max, the brother. So he was right there and like covering. He's like, and he goes, "I see you," but I'm not playing the game, so he left. So that's when he said like Anna's the only one who survived. But then this is the twist: like she's the one who keeps bringing players to the game. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
So the grandma is feeding him souls for what? Eternal life? For shits and giggles? To keep her alive?
We don't know. They don't really get into it.
Did they shake hands on this deal or something?
All they say is that she's always looking in the mirror and he's there.
Lonely. So yeah, so she's saying like she's the one who always survives, but she keeps playing the game over and over. She can't stop. It's like she has her and it makes her like a puppet. Keep dancing for me. Can you imagine that thing voice every damn day? No thank yous. I'm hearing voices right now. So then that's when Mr. Freddy tells him it's a pagan a pigeon day, what? A pigeon?
Pagan deity.
Oh, there you go. That was a pigeon.
It's a
He
pigeon.
doesn't play by the.
The god of pigeon.
So he goes, he doesn't play by the rules. Like, yeah, we saw that. Yeah. Let's go to the attic and put this game away for good. But that's when she goes like, well, no, we cannot leave Killer Kelly alone. And she goes, don't worry. She went from the bait to being the appetizer. That sucks. And then we see Kelly. Yeah, then we go through all that. She's getting taunted, and then she did. Good night. And then everybody comes in like, Kelly, no. And then Mr. Homie over here, Mr. Freddy Krueger is like, yep, she did. She's gone. She took her. And then later on, we see Mother's Milk getting her body, like dragging her. It's like, damn, we're so heavy.
So big.
Yeah. That's hilarious. So yeah, she died. Good night. And then they run into the attic, right? And then it goes, we must finish. And that's where we start getting more revealed about what Elise did to her mom. Like, he was the one who taunted her mom to kill herself. That was another twist to the wrinkle. That's where Mr. Freddy tells Elise, like, yeah, it was your mom, your grandma telling your own mother to kill herself because she was dirty and she needed to be punished. It was a filthy hoe. I was like that.
Damn.
So yeah, I like the part where she goes like, all right, we opened the box.
We could.
Yeah, exactly. We finish. So they find a way, and then her candles, both of candles get blown out. Mr. Freddy's over there trying to protect them. It ends here, at least, no more. She's like, I'm not playing. She can't hurt me. And this is the movie everybody wanted: Freddy versus Freddy versus Elise.
Before Freddy Jason happened.
So she's like, man, can you just imagine the punches behind that?
Definitely some jiu-jitsu in there.
Probably. She's been training her whole life for this.
Mm-hmm. She got that peekaboo going on, Mike Tyson style.
So we got the punch to the kidney and then the uppercut.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
I'm the best in the world.
So what's funny is we see like Mr. Mother's Milk putting her hand around Elise. She's like, oh no, she's been possessed. She's a conduit. Like, what is this, Annabelle? You can do it. And then that's she gets the Hulk strength, and then he goes one around with. I don't like how he was portrayed too weak, man. Freddy. He was just there. How come she didn't punch her back or something? Pull her hair.
Well, she had incredible Hulk strength.
What good?
It's modern movies right there.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Kick her in the balls or something, bro.
Midnight balls.
Like, fight back, get him something, but no, he just let himself, you know. He's just kicking him, punching him, and then breaks his neck. He's like, right, dead.
And that's how I became Freddy.
Ah, it all makes sense.
Oh, saddest origin.
I got my ass
Bit up-
by a lady. An old lady.
An old lady. So the grandma was the one setting up everybody to die. And then that's when we see that man fully manifest himself. This game is not over. Because he tells them why because that she's punching him, and then that's the Alex is like, is it over? I don't know, maybe is it? And then that's when we see Elise gets up and she gets shot. She gets shot her in the head because she wouldn't stop. Stop moving, mom. So what does that mean? So he's fully released now? guy?
No, I was trapped in there.
I don't know what did she even do? Like, did she host a game night on Meetup? Like, what the hell benefit what did she bring to the party?
I know what I'm saying. Like, what she gains from it.
I don't know. Maybe he couldn't punch like that.
She was at the gym like, I want to punch through the bag. She's like, okay. I'll give you my power. And then one of the rules was to survive him until 3:33 a.m. So all of a sudden you hear the ding dong, saved by the bell, baby. He goes, haha, we beat you. And then it's like, you cannot win. It's already 3:30. We got to survive you 3 more minutes and it's over.
So, also, their grandfather lied, so he must have been in on it because that was a grandfather clock. Mm-hmm.
So then, they fast forward. Mr. over here drags Elise away. So we think it's all over. Everybody survived. Everybody's happy. And then she's like, they count to 4. It's 4 a.m. Mr. Miles steps out of the protection. And that's where we see the greatest fatality ever. What did he do to Miles?
He sucked them dry.
No, because at first it revealed like he goes over to Mr. Freddy's and picks up his. Why would you? The first thing you do is look at the watch. He's like, "Oh no, wait! It's not 4 a.m. It's 3:30. No!"
He's probably gonna steal the watch.
Yeah.
He's not using this. This will take him before he drags him away.
Is this a Rolex?
Yeah.
And then
The Rolly. He's trying to steal the Rolly.
Mm-hmm.
and Mr. Homie's like, "Wait a second! I thought you would have run back, but no." Then you see like a slow, gloomy shadow comes, gets him by the head, and he's like, "Say goodbye."
Daylight savings time.
Then it's revealed that Mr. has power to manifest itself and turn back time.
What a cheater.
Turn back. Did he turn that or fast forward it?
They turned it ahead, yeah.
Yeah, turn it ahead.
Yeah.
And then I thought Alex was still inside the circle. How could he still reach her? I don't know, right? Right, Senor Neil?
I don't know. He cheats. It's like he obviously didn't read the rule book.
Some over here pretending that the salt affected him when in reality it didn't. He's just like, he blows it away. You mean this salt?
Psycho.
I think he already did the moment where he said, "I'm so sad." Right?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
And then he
I
like
missed
flips
that.
his face.
He takes his thing and he
Oh,
takes
yeah.
it off. So yeah, so he gets to Alex at the end. We don't know what happens to her. It just fades out. And then it goes into the epilogue. What? Epilogue? Epilogue. Anyways, it's the epilogue and it
I believe
goes
they wrote the word there so we knew that it was.
and then it was like a state cell, I guess. And then the mom, I mean the assistant was there, right? The doctor's assistant. He's like, used to know the family that used to live here. He's like, yeah. You know how they died? Yeah, sorrow got to them. And he goes, could I have this box? You saw we came.
I hope it's a game.
That was just a game.
This old beat up shoebox I shouldn't be attracted to for any reason.
For continuity.
Oh boy.
So homie's like, okay, yeah, take it. Out of all the things, yeah, take this box.
That means he's Buddha. He chose the right object.
And then we fade to black. The end. Yeah, because we didn't see nobody else's fear, right? Miles had the fear of pain, where his eyes bulging out. Alex had the the fear of blood, so she got her blood taken out. Homegirl had the fear of rabbits, the Easter bunny. She got killed. Her mom had the fear of heights, so she got hanged. The grandma's fear of continency, holding her poo in. So
Depends. Depends. Fear of depends.
A fear of her diapers leaking.
Yeah.
What else had? That's it, right? What was the? Yeah, that's only the other fears. Like I said, there was no more fears.
As cool and scary as the kid deaths were, like there was no fear in that. It was just like, hey, I'm gonna kill these kids real quick.
That's what I'm saying. Like after the first kill, I feel like they put all the budget in that, and everything just went down after that.
Went downhill after that for sure.
I thought I was gonna have like more explosive fatalities like that. Like, oh, I can't wait. And no, I'm disappointed. So other than that, overall feelings on the movie.
I give it it's a B horror movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie full of a lot of tropes and cliches. Yeah. And the dialogue can be a bit cringy. Get back in the salt. Let me say it again. Get back in the salt.
Oh,
Mary.
why? Yeah, no, why?
No.
The one who stole the show was, of course, Elise, aka Anne, aka old grandma.
The fight, the UFC fight. That's what,
Yes.
that was the whole budget right there.
That's where they put the money in. Like, here, we're gonna pay you two just to go at it.
Yeah, it's just like it seems like the director or whoever wrote the screenplay. I know it's based on the French movie. It's just this movie is just taken. It's like it's a fan film of all the different horror movies out there in the universe, and horror villains, and
They
Midnight
had,
Man's pretty much Scarecrow.
they had it in their hand and they just
They just dropped it. I was
they
gonna say,
dropped it on Robert Englund and what's her face?
Elise, the UFC fight.
I like the design of Midnight Man though. It's kind of cool. It's cool.
It looked like the pee pee poo poo man.
I was gonna say, what's your overall feeling about the creature? Like the way it's designed, the MM. Did you like the subtle he didn't really have a personality, does it? It was just straightforward. I mean, he's gonna get you.
Yeah. I wish he had more. Like he taunted people and stuff a little more.
Yeah, like you said, like in the end when he changes his mask, like I wish it was more
Yeah,
of
that
that.
was fun. That was like Ghostface when he does in Scary Movie. Where it was like, yeah.
I wish it was more of that, or like stick your lane. Like, are you gonna be full scary? Go there. If not, pick a happy
I
medium.
mean, also, I think well, it goes back to the writing, right? If you're gonna make a movie based on games, let's make the rules clear. It makes sense, so you know what can be done. It would have been cool to see him cheat cleverly some more.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's just being a dick. Like, okay, that just takes away the seriousness of this. Okay, this is no longer a game. It's just him fucking around. It's like, okay.
Like it's like him pretending like I said, like his salt was actually
also-
effective, but really it didn't, like, or other stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of it though? What's the point of the Midnight Man? What's the point of the game in general?
Yeah, and what the winner gets, like you were saying, like
Well,
there's
even
no
just that.
reward.
I don't. What is it?
What's he getting from it too?
Yeah, what is he eating? Is it for nourishment? Is it for, Shang Tsung's your souls? There's a lot of interesting thoughts when making this movie. There's interesting ideas, but there's a lot of stuff that just wasn't well thought out. Maybe if they had more time. Right?
Yeah.
Didn't bloom.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish it was more actually fear,
Yeah.
It's like more open the door to spiders or
when
giant
we
snake or a
saw-
dog,
Yeah, when
Cujo
we
or
saw
something.
that she was all in the blood and stuff, Alex or whatever, but then she really wasn't.
Yeah,
That's what the movie is. It's all in your mind or something. And then we see the friend Kelly, or whatever. She says she gets fucked up. She actually dies. Like, wait, what? What's the rules? Like, can the Midnight Man just straight up kill people, or can he not? I'm confused about that. What are his powers? What are his limitations? Just like
Yeah,
superheroes, I hate when powers are very vague and we don't know the rules. You don't know their limitations. That just gives the writers excuse to get away with doing anything. So,
yeah, and I felt the same way too. Like the parameters were not there. Like there was blurry lines.
yeah.
So
I'm gonna guess either they didn't have enough time to flesh out the script, or they got lazy.
they should get the script to us, man. I would have fucking made that shit like fucking awesome, dude. Like you said, like go to a room and there's like in the bathroom, it's like, is this real? Where am I? Where am I hallucinating? What?
But also, like again, so we compare this to like Jumanji. Right? First of all, Jumanji was cool because they actually had a board, right? Yeah, dice. You get to see the pieces move and stuff, and it tells you right there in the little circle thing what happens. You gotta like move back a couple spaces, or this happens.
yeah, it's true.
This
Like,
one, I don't.
I guess
knock 22 times. Why are we knocking 22 times? Why 22? Seems like a waste of time.
it
And
should
who's
have been
counting with the
24. It
candle?
should have been, like you said,
What
it should
kind
have
of
been
candles are we
24 for a
talking
minute.
about,
I know.
right?
It was an immersive experience. You were supposed to read the creepypasta first.
You're supposed to light the vanilla scented candle or the pumpkin spice.
But on top of that, I needed more of why would these characters even want to play the game in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, again, sorry, go back to Jumanji. They were drawn to it by the drums, right? Dun 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 dun. And there's actually a
This
box.
is cool.
It looks like a kid's game when you see it. Or it looks like
And then the
oh,
magnetic pieces just stick to the thing.
Yeah.
just
and they
launch.
read it out like, okay, this looks fun. We actually, but here they just see a freaking shoebox or whatever with a bunch of crap inside. Why go
Well,
through with
wonder what it is. Like, all right, I understand you opening it. What makes you continue doing it? Like reading the instructions.
this?
Okay, I gotta do this, and then
I was like, I would have automatically been bored and like, fuck, whatever. Let's see this on TV.
What is this shit? It stinks.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I would look at it, like, okay, cool, thank you, and then just bounce out. Like what possesses you to keep going? Like, all right, read the instruction. Like, light a candle. Okay, light a candle. Okay, now poke my finger. Okay, I guess I'll poke my finger.
Simon didn't say.
Exactly.
Close your eyes.
That's very true. I didn't. I mean, those are good perspectives. Like, what got me was that Alex had such a messed up history, and she knew her grandma was really fucked up and dark. Like, why would you even want to go back?
Yeah.
Grandma wasn't sick until you were there. She was cool. Why would you want to go back to that house? I don't know, ever?
Just because you're the last one doesn't mean you have to go, you know?
And then she was okay. I guess. I mean, clearly Anna at least went off and had an actual life. So I guess she had normalcy when the box wasn't open or something, because then
Yeah.
when they opened the box, she snapped.
So you're
So
finding her.
how is she luring people if she's not under his constant control? I don't know. I guess
So there's a lot of vague stuff in the movie. There's just a lot of plots or plot holes.
and I get why they didn't want to play the game with him anymore, and that's why he kills them. Nobody wants to play with a little cheating little brother. No, I did this. It says right.
the-
No, I did this. It's like,
But the
yeah,
thing
it's
is,
like
the
forever.
dumbest thing about that is, okay, I get it. It's 3:30, right? He does the kill on the guy. 3:31, 3:32. By the time he gets to Alex, this would be 3:34. Shouldn't the game end? Shouldn't it be buzzed out already?
I don't know. So,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like we survived to that time, and all of a sudden it's like, time expired. I win. Like, no, you didn't win. We're OT right now, getting that extra paycheck. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, all right, okay, it's 3:30, cool, and then you kill that guy, and then the time sped up. You should be good.
Yeah, I was hoping that he would try to do his little trickery and be like a little Loki, and that Alex would, like, especially because she's seen it or seen the after effects of it,
Yeah,
not knowing what it was, but she would find some clever way to correct the path and stay on the rules that he was trying to break of his own game. But nah,
I
She
think it would have been better if they say, okay, you have to survive till sun up, sunrise the next day or some shit like that. That would have been even better, more clear. Like, oh, okay, we got to survive a whole night with this guy playing tag and Scooby Doo hijinks.
well, they didn't have.
but I mean,
enough-
I guess when he's there and he blows out the candle. It's like, what? Or like, all right, and you got 10 seconds.
I feel like he's always
Why?
been there type of thing, right? Because the only thing that's been added is players to the game. Like, he doesn't leave that house because
give him more agency. What is his purpose? Why? This is like, is he a demon? I guess. I don't know. 'Cause he doesn't. He just looks like a deformed, tall dude.
I thought he looked like a lizard, reptile, dude. You saw it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like a lizard
I
face.
mean, like I said, I like the design. I mean, they had cool. Like I said, they had cool makeup effects. They had some cool, the bathtub stuff. They had some cool gore stuff. But also, like I said, you could see the jump scares coming, like, like right when I was about to, like, they're coming. Like,
Yeah.
okay, here it comes. Whoosh through the screen, and yeah.
Yeah, with him blowing out the candles thing, like you could blow it out any time. So it's like, how is that cheating?
Yeah, but the movie's okay. Like I said, it's a B movie.
And the
it
whole
makes-
moving around thing, just standing around talking, like, all right, shouldn't he appear with Mr. England over here? Like, how come he wasn't there next to him?
Yeah.
You're standing still. Like, what's the standing still time limit? What, 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
I mean, what else can you expect? I mean, the movie didn't get a theatrical run, so it's a VOD movie. You don't expect that much.
Ah, it's a Sci-Fi Channel movie. I get it now.
Mm.
Sharknado.
It's all right. It's all right.
What do you guys rate it? Senor Hitman.
12 out of 12. Midnight.
There you go.
Base?
I give it like a 5 out of 10.
Nice. Cousin Neil?
Yeah, 5, a B, a C. It's one of those movies that I don't know, have on the background.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say
to be honest,
that.
I'd never watch this again. It's whatever.
One and done for
This
me.
is
It's a
homework.
one and done.
This was just homework. Yeah.
Again, though, the character is cool, and there was
Yeah,
potential.
it's all right. It's just this
flesh
movie
it
came
out
out
more.
in 2016 or
Yeah.
Canada, but came out in the States 2008. We're at a time now. Well, for me personally, I prefer, give me more from my horror movies. Something more. Like I said, I recently saw Saw X, and even though we've seen Saw 100 times now or whatever, at least this movie, they gave Jigsaw a little bit more character depth. We got something a little bit more this time instead of just the gore.
They added another piece.
Yeah, another piece. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Please,
Stick your teeth in there.
yeah, nowadays just with the Conjuring universe and all, and there's so many jump
Yeah.
scares. We
It's
need
like
something
little
extra.
levels.
We need something. You need to elevate the horror.
Dude, The Nun 2 was fucking awesome, dude. I love that movie.
Oh, that's right.
The Nun. Arr, we could review it next time. Or is it Annabelle? We'll see. I give it a fucking 4.5 out of DS. So it was watchable, passable, funny at times. Like I said, just pick a lane and stay in your lane. Don't go everywhere. You're gonna be freaking be fear, be scary, open a door full of scorpions and stuff. That's what I wanted. That's what I thought it was gonna be. Like more distraction, more like tearing the group apart type of thing, like those two, like not sticking together. I thought he was gonna start picking them off one by one, but no, like all of a sudden, oh shoot, we have 5 minutes left in the movie. Let's kill them now. Like let's hurry up. I thought it would be more imaginative, but hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Final words.
on to the next one.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. Yeah.
And to the next one, we'll find out what the movie is when we find out too. Stay tuned to our socials, social securities, our IGs, our Twitters, our Twitchies.
Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere. Instagram is the Hitman Zombie Show. Everywhere you go it's our name. So no matter, just type it in, we'll pop out. Boo. Be more scary than this fucking movie. For the Hit Night Man, Spooky Base, Cousin Neil, I am the zombie. This is and has been the Him and the Zombie Show. Till next time, much love.